Okay, so I'm out here. I'm going to Well Creek, and I launched out of the one ramp. It's the first time in the salt, like I said, this year. Besides surf fishing in Florida back in March during the very beginning of this whole pandemic. So my plan today is I didn't bring any ice. I forgot my rollers, my hog trough, and everything. It's kind of a last second thing. But I have two rods. I have my fish finder. I have my drive, paddle, some bait. My plan is I'm gonna look for striper, but I'm also gonna fish for some flounder. It's not open season yet, so next week is opening day. I think the 22nd of May. I'm a week early for that, but I'm not keeping anything. So this road's going to be a shakedown of the kayak and also the fish finder and the salt. I've used it a couple times, like I said, in the freshwater in the lake. I had no luck though. It was really cold. It was pretty rough too. It's pretty rough today too. It's pretty windy. I want to say it's like it's a nice breeze. It's pretty choppy. It's not horrible. I don't see any boat traffic yet, so that's good. So I'm going to mainly fish the banks and some cuts. Look for striper, then maybe jig for some flounder, maybe some bluefish possibly. I'm sure they're probably around, and hopefully I don't lose all my bait. I will be using mainly the gulp. I'll probably throw some swim shads, tsunami swim shads, and some other artificial lures. I have no fresh bait or anything like that, frozen bait. So I'm just going to really just mess around here today and see what I can do, see if I can make something happen in the salt, because I had no luck in the freshwater. I suck at freshwater fishing. I mean, for being honest, bass fishing's hard. I have so much respect for those guys, because it's definitely a skill, and it's not. I call it really just it's an action fishing. You're really working. I mean, you got to be smart. You got to know the patterns. You got to figure out if they're bedding, if they're moving, if they're going to slow jig, if you're going to throw chatter baits. It's definitely a science. And sometimes I'm kind of a lazy fisherman. I just like to jig and troll and look for some spots and just really just Hail Mary, just catch some fish. And I usually have pretty good luck with the kayak on the salt. I don't think I've ever not caught fish, but never any great fish yet, or keepers really. Or if I do, I use them back anyway. But I will see what happens today. I brought a couple rods. I have most of my stuff. I have a lot of lures and everything. And we'll see if we can make something happen out here. I'm going to probably start fishing right now along these banks here, these side banks. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen. Alright, so I am out here on Well Creek, down here in New Jersey. My first trip here so far this, I guess you call it spring. It's the weekend for Memorial Day weekend. During this whole pandemic crap. It's only the third time, I think, fourth time I had the kayak out since last fall. Did some freshwater fishing at some lakes, well, one lake, and I didn't do too well. The water temperature was about 35 to 35 degrees the two times I went, and the other time I went it was about 50 degrees. So I mean, it wasn't too bad that last time, but I didn't catch any fish. I fished the whole lake around the perimeter. I did video some of it, but it really wasn't worth uploading. So I'm down here in the salt. This is where I feel more comfortable. I have the garment set up. I'm saying the water temperature now is 63 degrees. Even though my app says it's supposed to be 56, so trust the garment. And I brought my pet paddle too. I'll pull that out in a minute. I did forget my friggin' tape measure and my measure board. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so here's the plane. I'm gonna push the CROIX out now with this big trolling weight. right now, and they're saying the water temperature is about 62 degrees, which is actually kind of surprising. Tide's coming in still, so I think high tide may start around 12 p.m. I have to look at the map again, but the wind's really howling pretty good. And the current is moving pretty good too, coming in. But I can't tell if it's a fish or just a real strong wind. The rod tip is definitely bending. So I kind of float at the middle of this channel. Obviously it's getting a little deeper. So really today's just a shakeout day, like shakeout day of not only kayak but also like my gear and baits and throwing everything back today. I have no cooler with me. No roller even, so like I said, I'm just throwing everything back. Oh, I have a little hint there. It's really windy, of course. I can't catch a break when it comes to... Oop, I might have a fish on. Yeah, it's a fish on. I'm gonna grab the net. I have no idea what it's going to be yet. Hopefully it stays on. Hopefully not a dogfish or something. Oh, it's a nice flounder. Wow. That may be a keeper. Oh, he got off already. Damn it. Got into the leader there, but he got off. As you saw, he was a nice flounder. I'm actually almost glad he got off because, well, not really, but. Alright, so we know they're here at least. Current really drug me into the bank here. Damn it. Can't believe he got off. Like I said, I'm not keeping it anyway, but just a simple fact, that's when I get the fish on the boat, obviously, and he looked like a keeper. I wish I had my roller now. I'm really pissed I forgot my my roller. And I didn't even bring my backpack. I have multiple rollers and a lot of my fishing gear is in my freshwater tackle box, and I forgot to put this in. This is, like I said, a last second trip today. Thought about it last night. I've been real busy working, and I have 2 jobs, and I don't know, I'm just